Hello and welcome to Retro Bikes Dublin, and yes, this is not a bike, you're not going insane, but it is another Japanese little treat. It's a Suzuki Carry 4x4 tipper with diff lock, so it has 4-wheel drive, low and high, and it locks the diff so all 4 wheels can drive at the same time. It's got the lovely kind of rear tipper here, which will go up and down, which I'll show you later on. This is just going to start with a condition of the car. It is in really good nick for what these are. You just have to remember that these are a work vehicle, so that's the nature of them. They do have little dings and dashes. So starting at the front here, under the front right headlamp, you do have a little crack in the mudguard. Then you do have touch up here on the bottom right. The rest of the door panel is good, mirror, window, and then the roof, as you can see, is all nice. Down here, all good. Just you'll just see as you go. There's scratches going to be, but this is what it's used for. These are used for kind of hooking on ratchet straps and stuff like that. Underneath, as you can see, is exceptionally clean. Like there's no rust at all on it. Very low mileage again at only 60,000 kilometers. You can see the tyre at the rear here, on the right rear is good. I'll just keep on going around here. There you have the 4-wheel drive with diff lock. It's a 93 model. Underneath again, absolutely exceptionally clean here. Really nice. And onto the left hand side now. Left rear tyre perfect. Do have that little mark there, as you can see. More significant one along the tray here. These are retractable, so I'll show you now. See this? You pull that away, and this one here, and bring it down. So you can do that with all the 3 sides of it. I'll just put that back up, and we'll see. Move on to the next one. That's it. It's very simple, very easy to do. There we are. Now onto the passenger side door. This one's actually in very nice condition, as you can see here. Front left tyre is perfect also. As we go inside then, side panel and the window all work. This seat has been reupholstered here on the left hand side. Underneath then, and underneath here is all very good. We have just cleaned it, so that's why there's a bit of water in there, but no rust underneath on the floorboard, which is the main thing I wanted to show you. Suzuki, and we just have a few bits of stuff in there. In the glove box, did fit a radio to it because they don't come as standard. Suzuki lets, and there's the 59,638 kilometers, so about 30,000 miles, so very low. You'll see here is the adjustable 2-wheel drive is down low. One up from that is the 4-wheel drive high, neutral, and then 4-wheel drive low. You do have one single key with her, but we can get a second or third key cut very cheaply. It's like a motorbike key. 660cc engine in her. Front here is good, and we'll go into the driver's side now and show you pedals areas, and then once again underneath exceptionally clean again, no rusting. And then I'll start her up. Starts up right away. It's automatic choke on her too. Turn off the radio here so you don't get confused with voices. What I'll show you here is the tipper, so up and down. So we'll just go up, if I can get this aligned correctly. And you'll have a good look underneath the bay here and rust wise. So it has the original spare tyre, as you can see. Underneath then is really clean. There's the engine and transmission. Going back to the rear, so you have your 4-wheel drive, oil, really clean. And as you can see, the tipper is then up. This is what it looks like when it's up. Sorry about the wind, it's getting in the way here. she's in really, really good condition. For what the vehicle is, we've had loads of people for ideas. Mobile coffee station, ice cream truck, gardening utilities, basic construction, workbenches, carpentry, everything like that. The price you see as well, well, it might not be the price you see actually, but whatever you pay for it, it does have plus VAT. So if you are a company, you can get the VAT back, and if you are interested in that. I'll just show you the tipper coming down now. Again, the engine is on, very quiet, ticks over lovely, really, really smooth for what she is. Sounds great. But that's kind of the overview of this Suzuki Carry 4x4. Again, high and low, can be two-wheel drive too, just for standard driving around town. And she's very, very small. I might put the actual dimensions of her in the description so you can kind of get more of a feel for her. But everything is working perfect. She's ready to rock. But I'll move on now to me actually driving the car so you can see what she's like.
Okay, alright, so we're in the now driving part of the video now, in the Suzuki Carry 4x4. Just going to do a quick around the block. I hope the audio and the video position is okay. I had a look at it, it looks okay. I don't know about the audio, I won't know until it's finished, so if it goes up, it's been okay. Hopefully, I do have the mic hooked up to it, so hopefully it comes through that, but if not, it'll probably come through the camera's mic, which isn't great. But yeah, it's all good, as you can see. She's definitely not the quickest little thing in the world, but she does the job. I showed you the 4x4 low, high and neutral there already. It's a 4-speed. It's not no 5-speed on this, unfortunately. Indicators, washers, wipers, everything like that working. I haven't seen a few of them online. There is a few online. There's no tippers, and they're going for. There's one online there without a tipper, 4x4 with 107,000 kilometers on it, so nearly double the kilometers, and it's going for roughly the same price as this. So I think we priced it fairly well, especially with the condition this one is in and the functionality it gives you. It's fairly loud in the cockpit now, but that's kind of to be presumed. It's not a Rolls Royce or anything along those lines. We are in 4th gear now, so already doing 55 kilometers an hour. Brakes feel good. Don't know if you're able to see the handlebar on the left and right hand side for passenger and the driver. She feels very smooth. She's cold on the dash. She's not running hot. She's a miser for the juice. We get 80 or 90 miles per gallon on her in petrol. That's kind of it. We're doing the same route that we do on the bikes, but just on in the car here. Personally, I do like it. It's quite nice to drive. Like, I'm 6'2" now, and I'm in this thing. I definitely do have to position my legs certainly in a more kind of sideways position to fit them in, but apart from that, everything's okay. I'm not going to complain too much about it. She is a small vehicle. And here we go. I do have her in the 2-wheel drive mode at the minute. I'll show you here as well. We do. I don't know. You mightn't be able to see it on the camera, but you might be able to hear it.
And the sun is rising up over the mountains on the mainland.
So that's the radio.
It's just really, really peaceful here.
So it's nice to have the radio in it because they don't normally come with a radio. There are no speakers in the side. So this is an all-in-one that we put in that has speakers and a radio built in at the same time. But
yeah, everything's great. You get even the air out of the...
It's very, very different here.
There's no air conditioning, but it's just recirculated air or air from outside and in. But,
Got the traditional
yeah, she's great. She's very, very clean inside, as you saw. Like I showed you underneath the
over the years.
footrests or whatever you call them, the rubber mats or your feet. There's no rust at all under, and even when you see the back of it,
For the Celtic Tiger days.
you can show that there's just no. When you put the tipper up, there's just hardly any rust. She's really, really good condition. So she's ready to go, and I think if you're looking into, Jesus Christ, nearly have a fucking crash. I can't tell you the amount of times I do this little run and either someone comes out in front of me in a car or something like that happens. It's crazy. The drivers around here are exceptional, to say the least. And like when she thought, where she thought she was going to make it there, I don't know, but anyway, that's kind of it. We're coming up to the lights now for the Straight 4 Retro Bikes Dublin. This is Baker's Corner, if you don't know, in Ireland. It's a pub, but unfortunately we can't cut in. As small as she is, I don't know about how well you're going to be able to hear me now with the noise in the cabin. I hope it's okay. I do have the lavalier mic set up just underneath my chin here, so hopefully you'll be able to musk out some of that ambient noise. But yeah, no, we'll move past these traffic lights and get onto the straight now before Retro Bikes Dublin. Okay, we're past the lights now, so just again reiterate what this thing is. It's a 660cc 4x4 locked diff Suzuki Carry with a tipper, so you can put up the top or the back. Very little rust, only 59,000 miles on her. So, as I said, it's half the mileage of what is out there at the minute, and also it has the tipper functionality, which is, you know, it's a big added bonus for people out there. No rust at all. She's in very, very good condition. We've done as much as we can to show you exactly what you're getting into if you're looking to purchase it. I think we priced it very well at what it is. We're definitely not looking for mad money. She'd be the only tipper in Ireland that we know of, so you'll have something quite unique. So yeah, she's really, really nice little thing. I think she'll serve a great purpose to whoever's out there, even if it's for a private person, maybe even a sole trader who's a carpenter. I think going around, you can put a little top over the back tipper there and carry all your stuff around, but it's a bit nicer than a van, I think, anyway. But that's kind of been it. That's been the Suzuki Carry Suzuki Carry 4x4. If you have liked the video, please do leave a like, and also comment down below what you think of the Suzuki Carries, and finally subscribe if you haven't already.